Here is the blueprint for training tutorial number 3. As you can see, the material is aluminum 6061. This blueprint can be found off www.emastercam.com. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Mastercam X9 lathe training tutorial number 3. As you saw from the previous slide, that is the blueprint we will be referencing in order to create this part. As you can also see, I've gone ahead and established my grid under grid settings and changed my default wireframe color to dark blue. I did this by going through step number 1, which is setting up the graphic user interface. I'm going to continue on with step number 2. Come up to the top and select Create. Select Line and select Endpoint. Give the values 1.5 for the length and 90 degrees for the angle. Come up to the top and select Fast Point here. Insert the values 0, -3 and hit enter on your keyboard. Once this is done, select Apply. If you notice that your entity is not off to the left hand side and it's hanging somewhere below your grid settings here, simply just go to Planes, go to Lathe Diameter, and just change to +D+Z, and that should fix your problem. From here, we are going to select the origin and insert values 0.45 and 90 degrees, hitting enter on our keyboard. Once this is done, select Apply. Grab this line again and insert the values 1.5 and 180, hitting enter on our keyboard. Select Apply, grab this endpoint and attach it to this endpoint here, and select OK when finished. The next step, go to Create, Line, and select Perpendicular. Select the length to be 0.2 and hit enter on your keyboard. Grab this line here and select this endpoint here. Once this is done, Mastercam will ask you to select a line to keep. We want to select the one on the bottom. Select Apply when finished. Come up to the top and change the length to 0.5 and hit enter on your keyboard. This time, grab this line and select the endpoint here. Again, Mastercam will ask us which line we would like to keep. Select the lower half. Once this is done, select OK. Come up to the top here and select Create, Line, Parallel. Grab this line here, the short line, first, and move it off to the right hand side. Insert the value 1.25 and hit enter on your keyboard. Select Apply. Select the line we just created and sketch off somewhere to the left hand side. Insert the value 0.375 and hit enter on your keyboard. Select Apply. Grab the line we just created, sketch somewhere off to the left hand side, and insert the value 0.125 and hit enter on your keyboard. Once this is done, select Apply. We'll now focus on the big line. Grab the big line, sketch somewhere off to the left hand side, insert the value 0.3, hit enter on your keyboard. From here, select Apply. Grab the initial line, sketch off to the left hand side, insert the value 0.8, hit enter on your keyboard. Select Apply. Grab the initial line again, sketch off to the left, insert the value 0.95 and hit enter on your keyboard. Select Apply one last time, as we're going to grab the initial line, sketch off to the left hand side, and insert the value 1.3, hitting enter on our keyboard. Once this is done, you can now select OK. Your geometry should look like this. From here, we are going to go to Edit, Trim Break Extend, and we are going to change the length distance to -0.25. From here, we're going to select this line, and we're also going to select this line, and hit OK when finished. The next step, go to Create, Line, Endpoint, and grab the endpoints here, and attach it to here, and from here, attach it to here. Once this is done, select Apply. Grab this line and attach it to this line. select Apply. Grab this line, come up to the top and change the value and the length to 0.375, hit enter on your keyboard, and give it an angle of 180 degrees and hit OK again on your keyboard. Select Apply when finished, and grab this endpoint here, come up to the top and change the values to 0.5 and 130 degrees and hit enter on your keyboard. Once this is done, select OK. Your geometry should look like this. From here, we no longer need these two as a reference point. Simply highlight them and then select Delete on your keyboard, deleting them. Come up to the top and go to Edit. Select Trim Break, Extend. Select the Divide key this time. Come to these lines and delete these lines here to the point where your geometry should look like this. Select OK. Go up to the top to Create, Fillet, and select Entities. Change the radius to 0.1 and ensure that the style of the line, or the fillet, is normal. From here, grab this line to this line, this line to this line, making your geometry look as shown. Scroll down to this line, grab this line to this line, fillet this line to this line, this line to this line, this line to this line, and simply continue to go around the part, filleting the parts. When you get to here, make sure you don't select this line to this line. Simply grab this line and connect it to this line. This should be entity L to M in your book, and then entity M to N in your book, like so. Once this is done, select OK. Come up to the top and go to Create, Chamfer, Entities. Change the distance to 0.05 and ensure that it is one distance as your style. And also ensure that you have trim on as well. If you have a hard time seeing the part, simply fit it to your screen so you could zoom in, so you could see it a little bit more clear. Select this line and chamfer it to this line. This is known as entity A to entity B in your book. Select OK. Your part should look as shown. From here, come up to the top and go File, Save As. Save this as tutorial number 3 somewhere in your files where you can find it. Hit the Save button.